Martian 19 here with more sports. The only difference is they have a red stripe and they have blue stripe. That will be different is only time I will not be commentating as much. The only time there will be commentators will be the in-game commentary when I play as the Lions. Besides that, I'm only gonna do Madden Moments mode and watch the games and commentate on them that way. But anytime a Madden moment pops up, I will not be doing the Madden moments. I'll just be doing it for the game. So the starting quarterback you'll see is Tyrod Taylor, and the running back is LeSean McCoy. Hands the ball to LeSean McCoy, who gains maybe about 5 yards. 4 yards. And it's 2nd and 6 with 2:50 in the first quarter on the 29-yard line of Buffalo. I'm doing 3-minute quarters. The only big games I'll ever do more, especially preseason. I should have just did 1 minute, but 3 minutes are fine. I can do like 3 games in an hour or so. Another handoff to LeSean McCoy, who rushes straight up the center. It was a delayed handoff. Whoa, where'd that ball go? And he gained only, I believe, 2 yards. So it'll be a 3rd down and 4 on the 31 of Buffalo. So, yeah. Minnesota's defense is decent, and it's a play action fake. Tyrod Taylor starts to move to avoid the sack, and is sacked. And someone's hurt on the play. At first I thought it was Tyrod Taylor, so it's 4th down in, I believe, 15? Either way, the Buffalo Bills will be punting the ball. It's 4th and 14 on the 21-yard line of Buffalo. 2:06 to go in the first quarter. And they get away a nice, decent punt. And he calls for the fair catch at the 31-yard line of Minnesota. Colton Schmidt, I think that's who that was. And your starting quarterback for Minnesota. Second year with the team after last year being traded from Philadelphia to Minnesota when Teddy Bridgewater blew his knee, tore his knee up in a non-contact injury in practice before even the preseason, and they handed off to Latavius Murray, who loses 2 yards on the run. Now they're on the 29-yard line, 1 minute and 47 seconds left. Sam Bradford did decent last year. He was learning the offense, so they weren't the best team, but at least they were better than the Browns. I mean, Bears in the NFC North. They were the second worst team. Well, they were the third worst team than the Bears. Shotgun play for Bradford, and the pass is caught at the 47-yard line by Jay Wright, who is hurt and is down on the play. Looks like his shoulder. So we have an injury timeout at the 47-yard line of Minnesota. 1:27 to go in the first quarter. This one will just be a one game stream. And a handoff to Murray, who rushes straight through the center of the offensive line and gains maybe 3 yards on the carry, I would say. Left tackle, the former Detroit Lion, Riley Reef. And the former running back from the Raiders, Latavius Murray, is your starter. And he gained a few yards, which makes it 2nd and 9 now at the 49-yard line of Minnesota. It's another handoff to Murray, who rushes for he has a total of 3 rushing yards now, and it'll be 3rd and 6. You got the new rookie left end Shaq Lawson for the Bills, and left outside linebacker Lorenzo Alexander. And you got E.J. Gaines and Tre'Davious White as your 2 cornerbacks on the defense. It is 3rd down and 4, and I will not play the Madden moment here. I will not play the Madden moment. Laquan Treadwell is in now because of the injury to Wright. Not Kendall Wright. Javarius White. And it's... Oh! Coulda, woulda, shoulda been picked off for a touchdown by Buffalo, but he drops the ball. Ha! That's how it goes. That's how football goes. It's a fickle matter game. And that's why you're on defense. If you could catch, you'd be on offense and be a receiver. Now Minnesota is now punting the ball to Minnesota. That's going to be a short kick. It's going to end up on the 23-yard line of Buffalo. Second drive for Buffalo. You'll still see the starters, which is Tyrod Taylor, Nishan McCoy, and Calvin Benjamin, who was just traded from Carolina this past Tuesday at the trade deadline in real life. And he steps in the pocket and he moves around and he throws a deep one and it catches the... No, wait a sec. The hit jarred the ball loose. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 for Buffalo. I think Buffalo has a good chance of winning it all. I shouldn't be playing any team. I should just be doing practice. But I'm playing all Madden, so I don't think the Lions will make it. And it's a rush by LeSean McCoy to the right side, and he avoids one tackle defensive player and trips up on another and is tackled after a gain of 2 yards, and that might be the last play of the first quarter. If not, it'll get one more play in. And they do get one more play in. Shotgun snap to Tyrod Taylor. Great pocket protection, and he starts to run, and he runs backwards into the defensive player for a sack. It'll be 3rd down and long for Buffalo. Truthfully, I'm not, as you can say, the hugest Buffalo supporter, but I like LeSean McCoy. Tyrod Taylor is a better fit. It was a better fit for Tyrod Taylor to leave the Baltimore Ravens and it's 4th down and long to go to Buffalo. He beat out, I believe, E.J. Manuel for the job. I think that's right. Or Fitzpatrick, one of the two. And he returns the ball. Returns it about to the 35-yard line. That is McKinnon, I think. And you'll Dion Lace, no? Colton Schmidt. So now, second drive for Minnesota. Both teams have ended up with 0 points. It's the second quarter, so you will see Teddy Bridgewater in for Minnesota. It's a play action pass deep down the field, and the hit jars it loose. Teddy Bridgewater throws to, I believe that is Laquan Treadwell. And it's incomplete. Buffalo's only allowed 19 passing yards to this point in the game. And the hit jarred the ball loose. Could have been picked off in the end, but he didn't go for it. Yeah, it was Laquan Treadwell. Now that I see the replay again, there was no chance in picking it off. Teddy Bridgewater's at the line of scrimmage, and there's one back behind him. It's a handoff for maybe about 2 yards, 2 positive yards. And Jerick McKinnon is in. During the regular season, you'll see the starters all game, unless someone gets injured. Or change of pace. So, but it's preseason, so everyone needs to try. Try. And oh, that defensive guy just jumped over McKinnon and sacked Bridgewater. This is a defensive game. Yesterday, if you guys watched the end of yesterday's stream, you will see it was like 7-3 when the game glitched and froze. But when I realized I wasn't streaming, it was 7-6. 2 minutes left in the fourth. So it's still a defensive battle either way. And 2-minute warning in the second quarter. 2 minutes left in the first half. Minnesota is punting the ball back to Buffalo for Buffalo's third drive. And you will see what's his face? And you will see Nathan Peterman come out with Mike Tolbert as the running back. And probably like Thompson, Zay Jones, and like maybe Brandon Tate splashed in there. Oh, sorry, a minute 52 to go. Buffalo's on the 27-yard line. Their 27-yard line. and they have the ball. And shotgun formation for Peterman. Throws to Tolbert for a gain of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 8 with the clock ticking. The minute and 43 seconds to go. Another shotgun formation for Peterman. Deep throw down the field, and it is almost intercepted. The guy drops the ball. So we're playing 16, like 20 games in total with the 4. Nice protection. He throws it to the wide open receiver, which is short of the first down. 4th and 3. Minnesota calls the first timeout. The pass was caught by Logan Thomas. And now Buffalo has to punt it back to Minnesota for their 4th drive. So, if you guys have any criticism, anyone that's watching, ever that comes in when I'm doing this, any criticism, any information, anything will help me. Let me know if my voice sucks for broadcasting. I can do one other thing in my life. And that punt sails all the way into the end zone. But I do have knowledge, like when Tyrod Taylor was drafted for to Baltimore, I was surprised. We had Flacco, so we're saying, okay, we're just drafting him for a backup. Well, during preseason, wasn't too nice. It would always be interceptions and stuff like that. But I guess nice screen pass, Bridgewater to McKinnon for 5 yards. 2nd and 5. And every few games that I would watch in preseason, when he would Bridgewater, Tyrod Taylor would be out in the game. I saw one game where he threw 5 interceptions, and the next game after that I saw him, I think, throw 2, and the third game 3. But yeah, Minnesota's just letting the clock tick down. They might do. He's gonna throw it down the center of the field to Adam Thien, I think that is. No, Spencer Wright. No, Shaheen Wright. Yeah, so many Wrights in the NFL. Kendall Wright, Jay Wright, I think that's Jarvis Wright, and Shaheen Wright. And Minnesota calls their second team timeout. They have 1 timeout remaining with 25 seconds left in the second quarter. And they're on their own 39-yard line. Shotgun formation for Minnesota. And he dumps the ball down. Does not get out of bounds, so they have to call the timeout. 2nd and 6. 19 seconds remaining. Better go for all trips. And 43-yard line. No team timeouts. They hand the ball off to McKinnon, who rushes for an impressive first down. And it's 1st down and 10 with 12 seconds and counting on the 49-yard line. And Minnesota goes for a shotgun pass, where he throws it in the middle of the field. And there's no time left, so we go to halftime. 0-0. We're in an exciting ball game. There shouldn't be much highlights at halftime. And I'll hand it off to my broadcast partner, me. Thank you, Martian19, for handing over the broadcast. This is Osgood1 here, and we're looking at the stats. Buffalo is minus 13 rushing yards, minus 13 passing yards, 8 rushing yards, for a total average of negative 0.7 yards a play. Minnesota is destroying them, even though there's no score on the board. Minnesota has, I think, 38 passing yards, close to 20-something rushing yards, and no interceptions for either team, no points by either team. Now, late in the first quarter, Tyrod Taylor rushes a little bit, And as he's trying to avoid the rush, he gets sacked. Bridgewater, early in the second quarter, gets sacked by Buffalo for Buffalo's second team sack of the game. Not much these guys can do. Defensive struggle. Buffalo is going to kick the ball off at their half. And here's the kick, and it is a kneel. He catches the ball and kneels in the end zone. So now Minnesota will come out and start off 25-yard line. Just like last year, the rule still is in place where you end up if you kneel in the end zone from a kickoff, you'll start at the 25-yard line. They did that rule last year. They put that rule in place last season so that they could stop the kick returns and having people get injured so easily, which I don't see it because people still run it out and it's not really making a difference. But whatever, they even shorten the kickoff too, in general. No gain on that play. Second down. Third down, McKinnon rushes for 1 yard, 3rd and 9. Third and 9, Minnesota. For Minnesota on the 26-yard line. Shotgun pass. It's a play action fake. Deep down the field. Shoulda, woulda, coulda been intercepted by number 29 on the defense. But the receiver broke it up before Thomas could catch the ball. Now it's 4th down. Buffalo's gonna get the ball back. They're punting the ball on the 26-yard line. Really don't know what to say. Pretty nice day for football. And he catches it. And he runs it through the defense. Tries to spin. And as he starts to spin, Thomas gets taken down. Peterman's back on for another drive. And another chance to score some points. Or at least mount the offense to do a little something. If you guys think I cheated saying that I wanted Buffalo to win, not true. The game froze as you guys saw. So, and he hands the ball off to Tolbert, who loses 2 yards in the rush. 2nd down and 12. Minnesota's allowed -7 yards rushing and -13 yards passing. They allowed 6 total rushing yards. Minnesota's defense is impressive today, boys. I don't know how long that'll hold up for the season for them, but we'll find out. Watch left, watch left, watch left. And Peterman is in the shotgun formation, and he gets the ball away for maybe about 4 yards. It'll be a 3rd and 6. That was a 6-yard. Oh, got away for 6 yards. It was a 6-yard catch by Brandon Tate. Now it's 3rd and 6. It's 1:15 to go in the 3rd quarter on the 40-yard line of Buffalo. Three-step drop back by Norman. And catches the ball for 2-yard gain. 4th and 4. There's an injury on the play, so there's a timeout. Injury timeout. Now Buffalo's punting it back to Minnesota. Neither team can get an offense moving down the field. And he calls it a fair catch, and it bounces out of the end zone. So Minnesota will start with the ball on the 20-yard line with 58 seconds to go in the third quarter. Let's see if Teddy Bridgewater and the offense of Minnesota can actually mount a drive this time. And Bridgewater's at the line, hands the ball off to McKinnon, who gains maybe 3 yards at the most. Gains 2 yards. He'll be 2nd and 8 on the 22-yard line. I remember when I was a younger NFL fan, sport fan in general, that players didn't move around as much. They did, but not like, oh, I want this much money, I'm moving everywhere. Nice catch by Adam, I think that's Adam Thielen, I think. No, it's D. Morgan the second. Oh, I don't know. This site's not really good. And Bridgewater's at the line where people would... You'd hear maybe about 1 or 2... Maybe when I was younger, like early 2000s. I remember you hear 1, 2, maybe 3 big free agent signings and then dink and dunk here and there. But, I mean, look at this past NFL season. You had Jamal Charles, free agent. Adrian Peterson, a free agent. You had another running back, I can't think of his name at the moment. Latavius Murray, a free agent. You had a couple receivers that were a free agent that were pretty big, pretty good signings. And then you had all the big contracts this year. You had like the Stafford contract, Matthew Stafford contract. You had Aaron Rodgers contract, I believe. And I have to punt the ball again. See? Nice return. He gains maybe about 7 yards. What I would have done if I would have... if I would have been playing as the Minnesota Vikings there, I would have went with the fullback and did a fullback run into the line to see if I could get the first down. Because I think that if they did that, then they probably have an offense start to go. That makes any sense. And they do play action fake. Norman throws down the field, and it's caught. It is actually caught. Peterman throws the ball down the field, and it actually is caught. Buffalo's allowed 27 yards all game. And that's caught by T. Jones for first down. And the first time anybody has made it, I believe, across the field, has allowed 6 rushing yards. Z. Jones for 1 catch, 26 yards. It's a handoff to Tolbert, who loses a yard. Who's rushed 2 rushes for -3 yards. And it'll be 2nd and 11 with 2:15. That should be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Buffalo is finally starting to move the ball down the field. That's what happens when you have like a gunslinger like Teddy Bridgewater or Matthew Stafford, technically, or even Tyrod Taylor. If you don't connect the deep balls, you don't move your team down the field. And it's a handoff to Tolbert, who finds some running room and maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. He does not. He even loses another yard. 3rd and 13. 2 minutes to go into the game. Buffalo has a chance to score. If they get a first down here, the game more than likely could be over, because they can just sit there, waste the time, and take a last-second field goal. But the way they're going now, they're not going to get the first down, and they're going to end up having to take a field goal, a long-ass field goal. And Tolbert runs with the ball. No. Who ran the ball there? Whoever did. Whoever ran the ball there lost another yard. Lost a yard on that run. I think that was McCoy that lost a yard. Doesn't matter. It's 4th and 14. On the 42-yard line, I'm making a 52-yard field goal. I would not kick the field goal. I would go for it. Because it's a 52-yard field goal now. That's one of the hardest field goals you can ever make in the NFL. So, I say Hauschka is going to miss this. And he hit it! Right down the center of the field. Buffalo scores the first points of the game with 1 minute and 51 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. Minnesota has basically one drive left. They have 2 timeouts remaining and 1 minute 51 seconds to go. Drive down to do something they haven't done all game is get across midfield and score some points. Last night's start of this game was really more entertaining because it was 7-6 with 2 minutes to go in the 4th. But game's on the line, make a big stop here. Pushing through the snow. It's a screen pass to McKinnon, who gains 10 yards. 5 yards. 2nd and 5. Minute 38 and ticking. False start offense, so the clock will stop at the 30-yard line. Oh, encroachment. The reason I said false start is because Madden video games do a lot more false start penalties than encroachment penalties. But what do you know? Coaching adjustments, impact, strip ball, aggressive. And shotgun formation, it's a late handoff to McKinnon, who loses 4 yards on the play. Shotgun formation, 2nd and 9. He throws to Laquan Treadwell. Minnesota uses their 2nd team timeout. It's 3rd and 1, 1 minute and 20 seconds to go on the 44-yard line of Minnesota. It's a late handoff to McKinnon, who may, through second effort, have gotten the first down. But it's holding on offense, so it doesn't matter. So it'll be 3rd down and 11. So they have to replay the down. 3rd down and 11 on the 34-yard line. The minute 17 to go and 1 timeout remaining. And Bridgewater in shotgun formation. Great protection. Goes down the center of the field to Adam Thien, I think. No. Yeah. Shotgun formation again. Great protection again. Throws to number 18 again. And 50 seconds and count and ticking. On a 24-yard line of Buffalo. Minnesota's finally driving. That's the first down, and they spike it. Make it 2nd down. Minnesota's in the shotgun formation. Bridgewater's avoiding the pressure. And he runs and he avoids 1 tackle and gets tackled on the 10-yard line. 33 seconds and ticking. 1 timeout remaining. Bridgewater is in right at the center and spikes the ball. 2nd down and 10. Buffalo's defense is on its heels. Last night I was able to they said make a big stop, and it was on offense. My team was on offense. And it's a handoff to M. Brown for 2 yards. 20 seconds and counting. 3rd and 8. Bridgewater is in shotgun formation. It's a touchdown! Touchdown! Jerry Hughes. No, that's defense. Touchdown Minnesota. 1-2. Yeah, he's in. And it's Ham. Ham with the score. They're going for the extra point to make it 7-3. Minnesota Buffalo is down 4 points with 12 seconds to go, but they have all 3 timeouts. So and they got Peterman. So, what do you guys think is going to happen here? And they pooch kick it, so more time will be taken off the clock. And there's 8 seconds left. Buffalo has all 3 team timeouts. That was an 18-yard return. I'm going to start on the 35-yard line, and I believe that'll make it only, if they're quick enough, 2 plays. Maybe 3 at the most if they're super quick. Like with the dink and dunk to the outside, it might get it. But they're going Hail Mary, 3 trips to the left side. And that means there'll only be 1 play left. 3 seconds. Buffalo blew the game. And Peterman throws it up, and it is caught. No, dropped. Either way, if the Buffalo Bills caught it, it wouldn't have mattered. Time had expired by that point. Buffalo lost the game because their defense could not stop Minnesota. Minnesota got a last-second touchdown drive. Alright, boys. This is Martian 19 here, signing out of the broadcast for the Minnesota Vikings versus the Buffalo Bills. We'll take you back to the studio. Thank you, Martian 19. This is Osgood1 here, and I'm here with the stats from the game. Minnesota won 7-3. They got 105 passing yards, 35 rushing yards, and 5.3 yards per carry. Buffalo got 31. Buffalo got a total of 22 yards in offense, 1 rushing yard, 21 passing yards. And they got 1 field goal early in the fourth quarter. And then Minnesota got a touchdown very late in the fourth quarter to win it by a score of 7-3. Alright guys, in an hour or so, there will be more football on Fox. In a few hours, there will be more football on Fox. NFL on Fox. Who's injured? I want to know who's injured. Colt Anderson, our free safety. No, Richie Incognito got hurt. Broken ribs, out 5 weeks. Oh, Vance Joseph is done. So when we come back for our next NFL game, preseason game, it'll be the New Orleans Saints at the Cleveland Browns and Paul Brown Stadium. Oh wait, no, it's First Energy Stadium now. So this has been Martian 19 here with more preseason practice.